Colonel Nolen, welcome to Dallas.
Glad to be here, Dale.
How was the flight, sir?
Real fine, real fine.
Ed White, the astronaut, was killed in a plane crash. His brother Jim was shot down a short time later. According to the best available evidence, his brother Jim was killed at the time of his plane was shot down. His wife Sharon would not believe that. She's been all over the world in an effort to gain information about her husband. You will be pleased to know, now Air Force generals, Jim White's father is an Air Force general and would be in a unique position to get access to the records of the crash, so on and so forth. Any logical man would have assumed, that understood airplanes and what have you, would have assumed he was killed. The fact remains, he's in the film. Jim White is alive in a prisoner of war camp. So was all that effort on the part of Congress worth it? I'd say if we only got that one name. That's a small, small thing to do for Sharon White and the White family.
"35 F-111 aircraft have been returned to the Air Force after rigorous inspection, testing, and modification procedures by General Dynamics. All F-111s were grounded last December when one of the planes lost a wing due to a metallurgical flaw. The two-man crew was killed when the crew module was ejected into the ground during an upside-down roll. The Air Force ordered a strenuous cold-proof testing procedure which subjects the craft to temperatures 40 degrees below zero. The cold-proof testing was to test for possible interior flaws of the aircraft in temperatures similar to the atmospheric conditions in which the craft flies in the higher altitudes. The three-phase program of inspection, cold-proof testing, and modification takes some 75 days for completion. The cost of the program is between $30 and $35 million, or about the cost of 4 F-111 aircraft. After much rigorous inspection and testing, no flaw has been discovered. Scientists say the percentages of another flaw occurring about 1 in 7 or 8 million. But the fact remains that one did occur and 2 men died. Even with this, it's ironic that statistically, the safest plane we have in our arsenal is the one that has been grounded for the last 9 or 10 months. The F-111. The pilots say it's a whale of an airplane. Art Sinclair, Channel 8 News on the Move, Fort Worth.
Yes, I am in general terms familiar with it, and I think it is the most far-sighted of any airport concept in the United States. There's a tremendous amount of work that's gone in here, and I think it's going to stand as a model for the rest of the country.
Does the Department of Transportation have an answer for our massive air congestion?
Well, I think now that we have the airport airways legislation enacted into law, we do have the money to get at doing the job. That's been the biggest problem to date, that we simply haven't had the resources, and we have them now. And we do have plans actively working, and I think we have a few test areas where we're trying out new systems to see how they work.
At this time, would you say the Department of Transportation has plans to pump additional funds either into Texas or specifically Dallas-Fort Worth for future development?
Well, I don't think that there are any additional funds. We're always reviewing applications, and where we feel that it's appropriate, we will come forward with money. I don't have any specific examples of that right now, however.
Trying to table the motion and study it and give considerable thought to this question in the meeting of the school board in November. First Thursday in November, they will take action.
Every year at the lavish kickoff dinner for the United Fund campaign, the results of the Advance In-Firm campaigns are made public. The Advance In-Firm work is an attempt to increase the involvement of selected companies in Fort Worth. Executives from the United Fund work directly within the companies in an effort to increase employee giving. The advance gifts are kept separate from the company donations, which come in later. This year's Advance In-Firm campaign netted over $246,000, which is a $25,000 increase over last year. The United Fund hopes to collect $4.25 million during the campaign season with the slogan, "If you don't do it, it won't get done." Jay Lewis, Channel 8 News on the Move, Fort Worth.
A portion of the product of the nation as a whole is projected to increase from 0.78% to 0.99%.
I enjoy it very much. I think that that I'm being some service to the children. Also applying for it because I thought it would be a good experience for me since I was going into the teacher's education field.
Is it really enjoyable being a teacher's aide? Do you enjoy yourself?
It certainly is enjoyable, and I do enjoy it because every day is an interesting experience with the children.
Do the teachers appreciate you?
I think they do very much.
The teachers are delighted that they don't have early morning duty and after school duty. They're real pleased that they have a free lunch period, and the teacher aide frees them from many of the clerical tasks that the teachers have been burdened down with in the past. The teachers are just real delighted, and they don't feel that they could do without teacher aides. In fact, they would probably like for the district to improve the program and add more teacher aides.
Generally, they're very pleased with the work the teacher aide is doing. We've had some feedback that in some schools they're not getting the 30-minute duty-free lunchroom that they have been promised. The teacher aide supposedly is to do this lunchroom duty so that the teacher will have at least 25 minutes where you can go to a private room and eat and be free of lunchroom duty.
What did the county school board decide to do on this Wilmer Hutchins versus the people who want to leave Wilmer Hutchins School District today?
The school board.
Your master of ceremonies has been Collin County.